My name is Tamla Henry, and today I'm going to talk about bullying. Bullying is a pervasive issue that can have serious consequences for those involved. It involves repeated aggressiveness behavior intended to hurt, intimidate, or humiliate someone perceived as weaker. It also occurs in a school and can happen anywhere in today's time. And today in this video, I'm going to talk about the impact of bullying and ways to prevent and address bullying. The impact of bullying can be profound, affecting not only the victim, but also the bully and the bystanders. The impacts include, the main one is emotional effects. When the victim experiences negative emotions such as fear, anxiety, sadness, depression, and develop self-esteem even. With fear, you get someone that's being bullied and they might fear their surrounding. They might fear to be comfortable with things and even fear their bully. And they have anxiety to where they get emotional and just irritated and not wanting to be around people and isolate themselves from people. And they might feel sad about themselves. Some children out there, they get sad because they are being bullied and they're wondering why they're not like other students or other children or other people even. And then they have real low self-esteem because some children, they get bullied just because of the way they dress, the way they look. And all of those things can cause someone to go into a depression, even to the point that they want to kill themselves, harm themselves, even harm the bully. But being bullied can lead to physical health problems other than stress-related symptoms that can result in physical injuries. And like I was saying, bullying someone is not a good thing to do. It can cause so much conflict to where the victim might want to hurt someone, might want to hurt themselves because they feel like there's nobody there for them. The bullying hasn't stopped. And some of those reasons come from not being able to report bullying. And there are ways to prevent bullying. Sometimes it can't be prevented. And in schools, I feel like there should be monthly programs about bullying. Some children are scared to come forward due to being called a snitch or thinking bullying will get worse or how people will look at them. And schools should promote a positive school climate and encourage students to teach each other with empathy and compassion, and help not only the students, but the teachers, the school staffs, and parents. You have parents that are getting bullied by their children. You have teachers that are getting bullied by their students. You have children that are getting bullied by other children. You have children getting bullied by parents. It doesn't matter who you is. Bullying doesn't discriminate. It happens everywhere. And these schools should have more promoting of bullying and effects and consequences and things that it can lead to. And how to understand of responding effectively and create a safe, confidential way of students reporting bullying incidents, and how to resolve conflicts peacefully, and include helping victims feel empowered to speak out. When it comes to addressing bullying, you should respond immediately and taking all reports seriously and respond promptly. Support the victim if they come to you, such as counseling and support groups. Sometimes getting a group together, a child might feel like they're not alone. They might feel confident to come forward and tell what they've been through. Or if they just actually knew what bullying was, they would be able to describe how they're being bullied. And having more people to join as a group gets them comfortable because they'll feel like that there's somebody else out there that's in the same situation as them. And confronting a bully sometimes is not always the best thing to do without investigation and knowing the truth. Sometimes bullying can be mistaken for a sense of humor. And lying about bullying can have a serious consequence and undermine the experience of genuine victim, creating unnecessary conflict and damaged relationship amongst the peers and the school staff or whoever. If you or someone know someone that is experiencing bullying, it is important to address the situation honestly. That's why education on bullying is important and knowing what bullying actually is. It is important for schools, parents, and communities to work together to prevent bullying and addressing it effectively as it occurs. Bullying shouldn't only be mentioned in school. Parents should also teach their children about bullying, gain their trust so they can come forward to them and talk about things, Bullying can be happening anywhere. It can be happening on the bus, the school, at the bus stop, and parents should encourage their children to come to them, teach them about it. It's also a parent's job to do that as well. As a whole, it can cause a lot of work of eliminating bullying and fostering kindness, respect, and empathy in our schools and community. Getting together as a whole of stopping this and getting everybody familiar with bullying and stuff may cause down a lot of bullying as far as the schools, children growing up. We should encourage children regardless of where we are, because bullying can happen anywhere. And if you feel bullied, please go to someone and report it, because there are consequences behind that. And reporting bully is not considered a snitch. It can help you and others.